This is the award-winning Lee Pitts Live.
Brought to you by the North Law Firm. For car accidents and negligent security cases, call Joe at 239-337-1191. By Crime Stoppers of Southwest Florida. Report crimes and get paid with nobody knowing your identity. 1-800-700-TIPS. And by Lee Health. Southwest Florida, welcome back to Lee Pitts Live. So thrilled to have the brothers of 06 in the house.
All right,
Let's
don't
bump
hurt
it in.
yourself.
Did I get it right? 06?
Sure yes, you did.
All right, gentlemen. Good to get you here. You know, I try to take care of the Panhellenic Council, the Divine Nine, so I'm just thrilled to have you guys here looking all dapper. What's the name of your chapter, Earl?
We're the Zion McCrine Lambda chapter.
Okay. How long you guys been in the area? Do you know?
We founded in 1983.
Oh, so you've been around for a minute. And one of the staples of your chapter is your annual black and gold ball. We're going to get to that, but let's talk a little bit broader picture here about A5A. If I'm not, I'm not mistaken, you guys have a lustrous history as the first African-American fraternity on college campuses. Go, Esmond, go ahead, do your thing.
That's correct. Alpha Phi Alpha was founded in 1906.
Okay.
And it is the first of the black Greek lettered fraternities. And we are, as you stated, the granddaddy of them all, and founded on the campus of Cornell University in Ithaca, New York.
You guys started the ball to roll it, and one of your more famous brothers is the Dr. Martin Luther King. That just gets everybody. We can't compete with that. Sigma, we can't put anybody up against Martin. Y'all like having Martin, Earl, really?
I love having Martin.
Because you know we start trading who got what brother. But y'all drop Martin, though, we kind of like.
That's the trump card right there.
Hey, everybody loves Martin. Let's talk about, before we move on, when you think about Dr. Martin Luther King, what comes to your mind?
What comes to my mind is selfless service. The sacrifices that he made, the sacrifices that his wife Coretta and his children made, so that we can be even downtown right now.
Right.
Wouldn't have happened without him actually being a martyr. He died. He didn't just give his life or whatever. He was killed. His life was taken away from him, so we can have the things that we have right now.
And I'm often astonished, Esmond, when I realize, I keep saying he was only 39 years old when he was killed. It seemed like he was a lot older. Would that be because of the work that he did?
I think from our perspective, it seems that way. I remember when I was a younger man looking at his life and thinking, man, you know, he was 39. At that point, he seemed older.
Right.
And I've passed 39. Let's say it like that. I'm in my 40s now. And I think about the fact that all the achievements that he's done in a very short life, it's amazing. He's probably done more work in that 39 years than many of us have done in 3 or 4 lifetimes.
Right, and so it actually makes you want to get up and go, really, Earl. Like when you say, okay, look at all this work Martin Luther King did. I'm not doing anything. I need to get working, right? Go ahead.
I think he started in his mid-20s. That's what people don't understand. That's why it seemed like he did a whole lot for a long time. He actually graduated from college very early, graduated from high school early, and he actually received his doctorate in his very early 20s. So he was, we think of a doctorate, we think of somebody that's in their 30s or their 40s that actually finished it off, since he finished high school so early, since he graduated from Morehouse so early. He was smarter, and that because he was smarter, he got pushed in adult situations. He had to mature a lot faster, and because of that, you know, it seems like he packed those 39 years well.
His service and everything runs a thread throughout your fraternity, locally and nationally. What are some things you guys are doing here locally that Dr. King would be proud of? We know you have your, every year we celebrate his birthday. You guys will play a big role in that as well.
That's correct. We have an annual event, the Unity Ball, where we honor Dr. King and his work and his sacrifice. We have, in the past few years, also honored members of our community who are also doing big things in the line of Dr. King. But certainly his work and his quest for humanity to to love and appreciate each other based on content of character and not by the color of our skin is a deep thread that runs through our fraternity and in terms of our mission. So all of our service organizations, community events are all tied to that general principle of Dr. King's work, his legacy. We also do things like voteless people is a hopeless people, so we do voting awareness, go to high school, go to college, and things like that to make sure that the community is made better by our presence.
Outstanding. When people hear the word Xi Omicron chapter, what do you want to come to their mind?
Servants. Most of us are vice presidents of their organizations, community owners, business owners, working with the school board, principals. When you need something done, more than likely you're going to end up coming to one of us. And we're not an island unto ourselves either. We know how to leverage and to work with the network of the other, those that are part of a Greek organization or those that aren't a part of a Greek organization to get what we need done for our community.
That's what it's all about. I got a chance to go on a cruise. I know that was like a little personal cruise, somewhat, wasn't that heavily marketed. But what I saw when I was on that cruise, the class and the type of people that were attracted on that cruise, I don't know if you were on that particular one, Willie, but that was your recent cruise, the Sanibel cruise. What was the purpose of that? Just a unity thing?
It was just a unity thing. And that's one of the things that I think separates us, and actually all of the D9 fraternities and sororities, because that was just a community event. It was, we're not looking to make money. We're just looking to have fun, a class event. You don't have to be rich and
right.
rolling, a high roller in town, just to have some nice people, to be able to hang out with other nice people and have a great time. And we're not a huge chapter in terms of numbers, but I look at us as small but mighty.
It's interesting that you say you're not a huge chapter, and people know I'm a member of Phi Beta Sigma. I got to slide that in. I got on my blue, but I'm paying homage with the gold. Willie, is that, but when I look at the local Alpha Phi Alphas, it seems like you guys are much bigger because of the work you're doing in the community. I see you everywhere. You're just involved, like you said, and the education is certainly a huge component of it. And also you guys are focusing a lot on the youth. Talk about things you do to impact the youths in the community.
There's, we have a mentoring program that we've been doing off and on at the Quality Life Center for a while now. We also basically give out scholarships, and that's the purpose of our banquet. We've been giving out scholarships for the last about 10 years, giving over $10,000 to those kids that qualify and do the interview and do the essay.
Right.
We've continued to support those kids and check on them after we give them a check. We don't see you no more. We actually check up on them and make sure they're still doing the right thing. And we haven't had one pledge alpha yet, but
hey, I'm
pretty sure that's going to be in the cards too because of the impact that we had.
Of course, I've been bringing the television show to your Black and Gold Balls over the years and as a media sponsor. And I've literally seen you guys give the scholarship out right there on the spot. It's not some, we don't know what ever happened. Y'all do it right on the spot. Is there a reason for that? Make sure people know it's happening?
It's all about transparency. If you know your money is going to where you want it to go, the original purpose that you gave us the money to, then next time we ask you to give a donation, you're not going to say, well, I don't know.
Okay.
Well, people work hard for their money, and we respect that.
That's great. We're going to get into that ball in a second, and what, when, and where. What has been the response from people when they attend your Black and Gold Ball? How are the general response from the public?
We've had a great response over the years. One of the things that we have always started, well, I'm not sure that we started it, but we pride ourselves on always having a live band. We've been to so many events where there's a DJ and that sort of thing, and it has its place. But it's a different type of event when you have a live band that's cooking. I mean, I'm a musician. I love good music. It's something that you can.
You guys
dance
always
to.
have a nice band.
Sure.
Who you got this year?
The Soul System Band, and you know a little about them.
They were at Leap His Live after work.
Exactly. So it's going to be a great band.
That's a great band.
High energy. It's going to get people dancing, and the food is good, the atmosphere is good, the ambiance is good, and the people. So we've always had a very positive response from people who have attended the ball and those who want to attend, which we're giving them the opportunity to attend this year.
When is the ball?
Ball is on Saturday, September 21st. It is at the Crown Plaza Hotel in the Bell Tower area. And the ball starts at 7 p.m., where we have a cocktail hour from 7 to 8, free wine and beer during the cocktail hour. And then the formal ball starts at 8 o'clock and goes until.
Okay, let's go 2 things on that. I'll get over to you in a minute, Willie. One is time people are seeing this show, which is in advance. Is it still time for somebody to apply for the scholarship? Has that passed yet?
No, that's not passed. So this year, the ball is in September. We'll be raising money throughout the year. The applications will open up for the scholarship applications in or around, it's usually right after the Unity Ball in January. So
okay.
January 2020 or the early part of February is when the applications will go out to apply for the scholarship.
Now that's for next year's scholarship. What about for this one? This
well, the window's closed for this one.
Okay, that's what I'm getting. Oh, so closed for this. Okay. Right. Now let's go to tickets. How people can get tickets. You're on Eventbrite this year? No.
We are on Eventbrite. Those that want to get a ticket, that's the best way for us to go ahead and not have to chase down somebody and say, who ticket is this and what dinner they're gonna have and what table they're gonna be at. It helps us. And those people that are not that tech savvy, we would encourage you to let your nephew or niece or granddaughter go ahead and do it. And the importance of doing it online with the Eventbrite website, and you're gonna just search Alpha Ball 2019.
Okay, good.
Just search Alpha Ball 2019 and it'll pull up. But it also gives you a chance to tell us what your dinner selection is going to be, because we're not just going to have one, baked chicken and that's it. We want to have some vegetarian dishes and things of that nature. So that helps us. All you need to do is show up. You don't have to give us a ticket. Where's the ticket? Did you have the ticket? I lost my ticket. We have everything there, and just come. Dressed to the nines, black tie, formal event.
It's always nice to go to something where we get a chance to dress up and look nice too.
Right.
Don't have to worry about losing tickets, and we have everything right there.
I know you don't want to do this, but will people still be able to get a ticket at the door? Or are we telling them right now that's out of it?
We will be charging an extra fee for the door because we take on extra risk. We can't tell the cooks, hey, go ahead and defrost 10 more steaks. We need to know in advance what's going on. So that risk that the baker, the cook and chefs taking on, we're going to pay for extra meals, hoping somebody come do it, but it's going to be $20 extra fee.
Right. It's a lot more behind the scene than people realize. So just go ahead and get your tickets now. Let's still give an old-fashioned phone number or website or Facebook where people can go and connect with the Alpha. They can connect with you guys on the website or what have we?
We can, Southwest Florida, SWFL. ALPHAS on Facebook.com. Search us and you'll find all of the information that you need to have for this ball and other upcoming events that we do throughout the year.
Well, you guys put on some great events. Let's go ahead and move into the end of the year, the Dr. King celebration. It'll be here before we know it, so let's go ahead and talk about the logistics, what people need to do to be a part of that. You're going to have your breakfast that morning, right?
That's correct. So the Unity breakfast planning is already underway. It will be the Monday of Martin Luther King weekend in January. And if you're able to display the date, hopefully the date of that event will be on the screen. The event has been and will be this year at the Sidney and Byrne Davis Center. Again, that's been a wonderful location
in the past,
for us.
just people know it used to be at Harborside for a short period, back at Sidney and Byrne, right?
That's correct. With Harborside, and they've been under construction for the last couple of years, we haven't been able to use that facility. We had an outstanding attendance three seasons ago, and this year, unfortunately, they're not going to be ready for us in January. So we're back to Sidney and Byrne Davis Center, which has been wonderful for us as well.
Okay.
And it's been well attended, and we look to expect to have it well attended again this year.
And then you move from there to the March?
It sells out
every
year. So there's no, every year I get phone calls that morning, can I come?
That's not going to work.
You can come. I can't tell you not to come, but I can't say, yes, I have a ticket for you. Yes, there's space. Because people look forward to it, and it's just not a thing that we do. We involve so many other partners that buy tables, and even if they don't come, they'll buy a table as support, or buy an ad, or things of that nature. So it's not, I can't hook you up.
Okay, I'm glad you mentioned that though, because going back to the Black and Gold Ball, people can do sponsorships and buy whole tables too. Elaborate on that.
We have table sponsorships that are $650. If you would like to, that includes an ad, and that includes VIP tickets for 8 people. That means that the VIP means you have unlimited drinks with our bar. We have those that get general admission. The general admission, you have to pay whatever the drink are for, $7, $8 per drink. So if you would like to be a sponsor, you can select that on the Eventbrite also.
Okay, all that's right there. And one of the things I noticed about the Alphas Ball, not that it doesn't happen at all balls, but at the Alphas Ball, people actually dance. I mean, when they don't just, they come in there dressed nice, but people be out there getting their little swerve on.
Right.
Well, yeah, we like to get down, and that's the problem has been in the last few years is, fellas, y'all don't come out. And the ladies are saying, where the guys at? Where the single guys at? Because, you know, us gentlemen have been well married for a long time. Hi, baby, I love you.
Y'all
Yes,
get the hint, fellas, come
I
out.
can't dance with you. So, but we need more guys to come out. There's too many lovely ladies. So come on, fellas, throw some tux, throw a tux on, throw a black tie on. I'll help you with your bow tie if you need to. But we need some young men there that will dance with these beautiful young ladies that come dolled up, looking for they Boaz.
If you want to meet some nice guys, go to nice events. What, when, and where before we go? Again.
2019 Black and Gold Alpha Ball, where it will be at the Crown Plaza Hotel in Bell Tower area. When? Saturday, September 21st, 2019. Start time, 7 p.m. Ticket price for general admission tickets, $65. For VIP ticket, $85, and this is the early time before September 14th. After September 14th, you can only purchase a ticket on the day of the event for $20 more for each of those respective tickets.
There's no guarantee that we'll have room, so I don't want you to get dolled up and got your dress on and everything else, and we'll have to turn you away.
Best way is to get that ticket in advance on the Eventbrite site.
I'm going to get you guys to do that thing y'all do. Go ahead.
Oh, don't break your finger.
Let y'all do it on the show. Try to get that right there. Hey, in the house. For those who say it can't be done, they're usually interrupted by those like the brothers of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity who are doing it. We'll see you next week. Give them a hand.